So I decided to buy every onigiri Japan has on offer to find the best one. Japan has 3 major convenience stores. You walk down the street for a few minutes, you're bound to encounter one. Lawson, FamilyMart, and 7-Eleven. This is the result of the terrible life choice of buying every onigiri from the big 3. And now I'm stuck with finding out which ones are worth eating and which convenience store has the best onigiri in Japan. Plain white rice ball from FamilyMart. Which you might be wondering, why would anyone want just a plain white rice ball? If it's good enough for Shohei, it's good enough for me. It's so sticky. I've completely botched this. God, it's so sticky. Ow, what did I expect? It's plain white rice. What do you want? It's plain white rice. There's a little bit of salt that adds any flavor at all, but otherwise it's almost a little gloopy. It's not fresh, fluffed white rice. It's like stuck together, salty white rice. Hard to rank the first one without giving it like the first one bias of it's a 5 because it's the first one. I have nothing else to base it off of. Would rather just get rice from an actual anywhere. I give it a 4 because it just tastes like salty, stuck together rice. Lawson's turn for plain salted rice ball. When you want nothing but a plain block of rice. And I'm sure that these were half the price a year ago, and it would have been a lot smarter to do this video a year ago. There's nothing to say, it's plain white rice. It's less salty, still same amount of like, almost like the rice that you would get from those like instant microwavable rice, where it's just kind of all stuck together, like not fresh from a rice cooker, which isn't particularly amazing, but plain old boring, so I give it a 5. The 7-Eleven Big Boy. This is 50% bigger than all the other ones, but every now and then all the companies do this anyways, where they give you 50% more of the exact same thing for basically the same price. 7 yen more for 50% more rice. That's a pretty good deal. Like, look at that guy. Look at the girth of this man. Look at this. The sheer girth of this rice ball. Very obviously not the same. Doesn't matter. Wow, okay. Comparatively to the other ones, this has no flavor. There's like no saltiness, nothing. It just tastes like the plainest white rice that you could have gotten. All the other ones, you definitely can taste the salt. And if I'm gonna buy this, maybe you want no flavor if you want to mix it with something. But personally, I would like at least something with it, at least some kind of salt. It'd be like buying potato chips without salt. It'd just be weird. Who buys saltless potato chips? Or eating French fries without salt? That's disgusting. White rice itself is not bad in any shape or form, but as an onigiri that I want to have flavor, it's a 3. Because 3, like, how can you give white rice a 3? It's like giving plain bread a 3. Like, plain bread's still a 5. This is, at the end of the day, probably still a 5. But in the grand scheme of onigiri, it's a 3. All right, it's time for me to display my mastery of opening the onigiri. I'm gonna completely screw this up. Like, 1, it tells you how to open it. 1, 2, 3. No. This is the Lawson Tuna Mayo. Lawson Tuna Mayo. 1, 2, 3. So I'm gonna start at 1, obviously. It says pull down at 1. How do you mess that up? Okay. And then 2, we pull 2. We pull 2 out. Okay, it's working. Uh-oh. Okay, and then we pull 3. And then everything's fine. And then we pull 3 and the seaweed behind it is stuck to the paper. So it's stuck. No. It's stuck. Oh my. Okay. Ta-da! Look at that. That was easy.
Embarrassing.
The back of the seaweed just got a little stuck.
Children can open these.
It's immaculate. Look at the shininess of the seaweed. That the filling, the tuna mayo itself is in like maybe 20, 30%, probably like 20%. I was completely wrong. It's kind of the whole thing. It's like the sandwiches. That's really surprising. Usually you get like, I swear, like 10% of the opening, or like 10% of the filling is actually tuna mayo, and then the other 90% is just rice. The mayo kind of hard carries it. I'm really not getting almost any, like a whole lot of tuna fishiness. I don't like shredded tuna that much because of like the smell and like the fishy taste, but this, I feel like I'm really just getting the Japanese mayo. Seaweed adds a little bit of saltiness. No, you're still eating tuna. I'm not that big on tuna, but I really don't mind this.
I'm a tuna fan.
I'm a tuna guy.
As a tuna lover, this is an easy like 8 or 9.
Yeah, I really don't mind it. I think it's pretty good. I didn't find the tuna that strong because I got a lot of mayo. The seaweed adds a little bit of saltiness. It is very creamy. It's the classic Japanese mayo that's just better than any other mayo. Cause I don't like tuna that much. Even for someone that doesn't like tuna that much, I could eat this entire thing and not complain, which I think says a lot. I would give it a 7 and be like, yeah, it's pretty good. FamilyMart's tuna mayo with descriptor on the side after last time's disaster for people that are really intelligent like myself.
You just very obviously it up.
I'm gonna demonstrate how easy it is to do this. I'm gonna do the little reach around action just to make sure that we get step 1, pull down the thing. Look at that. We're just gonna go all the way. Okay. Okay. Step 2. Not that. I think they changed it. It was 2 on the other side. Step 2 is on this side. They're trying to freak me out. They're trying to change it up. Look at that pull and seaweed totally ripped. You know what? By the time we get through all of these, I will be a master at opening these. Look, okay, now look, you just pull it. You just pull it, right? It just says pull. How can you mess up just pulling it?
You can't.
Wow. Wow, look at that. Perfect. It's a perfect pyramid, a perfect triangle. If we just don't look at whatever happened here, then it's fine. It's not embarrassing. There's nothing embarrassing about it. There's nothing embarrassing about a man opening his onigiri. All right. Lawson Tuna Mayo. Looks pretty similar. They kind of skimped out on the rice on top. What? See, if we didn't cut it and I just bit into the top, I would have gotten all seaweed. Worse than the Lawson one. I didn't expect it to be this different, but it is much milder in every way. The mayo to me is milder. The seaweed is milder. I'm not getting like that. And the tuna, there's like 0% fishiness. So it's not bad, but it is worse. So I give it 1 point worse. So if I gave that a 7, I would give this a 6. That leaves 7-11. And I'm gonna do it right this time, except they didn't give me, oh no, they did. It's just really hard to see. They did. They didn't give me my guides. What do I do? Oh God, there's no diagram. I'm done for. How am I supposed to know how to do it? Check this out. Rip all the way. Bring it around town. Bring it around town. Okay, now look. I don't remember which one's 2 and 3. Oh God. Okay, 2. Bring it around and pelvic thrust. Done. Thank you. Baby opens onigiri first time caught on camera.
It's a dexterity though.
Oh, so you don't think a baby could do this? You would need quite a lot of dexterity to open these onigiri. Despite using my hands on camera for over 500 videos, I'm not known for being particularly dexterous.
He's not. He's really clumsy.
Ooh. Still kind of skimping on the top a little bit. Yeah, the seaweed is pretty noticeable on this one. Less like salty sweet, just more general fish taste. There's a little bit of fishiness. You get a little bit of tuna. The mayo is still creamy. Honestly, same mayo quality throughout. I think the mayo might be actually hiding the fact that there's not a lot of tuna in it. The seaweed is better, but I think it has even less tuna mayo taste. It is so similar to the previous one, maybe a little bit worse in the filling department, a little bit better in the seaweed department, that I would still give it a 6. Lawson grilled salmon flakes, which flakes sounds kind of weird, but it's just grilled salmon. Flakes sounds like something I would give my cat. I don't know, I never think of salmon in flakes. I think it makes the most sense to start with Lawson. God, this is 200 yen? This was like 100 yen like, what, 2 years ago, 3 years ago? Like literally 50% less to get onigiri from the kombini. I'm gonna do it so good, you're gonna wish I didn't do it so good. All right, now look at this. The problem is they put this sticker on the back that you have to viciously and violently tear your way through. Look how violent this is. No human being should have to do that. Disgusting. Now number 2. I'm just gonna lick it. Really not getting much here.
It wasn't like...
It's a little more flavorful, like subtly flavorful. My wife whispered, uh-oh, as she passed this to me. Uh-oh. This is what I was talking about. This is the onigiri that I know and love. 70% of the crosscut is just white rice. That ain't right at all. I almost thought I was gonna eat the entirety of the salmon in one bite. Man, maybe I've changed my ways. I think I was wrong. I think I owe an apology to the tuna mayo enjoyers out there, because salmon without the mayo, just normal salmon, I would always say, yeah, I like salmon more. I would prefer salmon. I prefer salmon when it comes to sushi. I prefer eating raw salmon over tuna. Tuna's a little fattier to me, and I don't like that. But this is just, without the mayo, it is just so plain. Yeah, it's just very dry. I gotta give this lower than the tuna. I'd give it a 5. It's just kind of dry. FamilyMart salmon flakes. Just says salmon. Doesn't say grilled salmon flakes, but I think it's gonna be basically the exact same. Oh God. Oh God. Down. Up. The Fitnessgram Pacer test is a test designed to, look, I'm getting better at this. That was perfect execution. Thank you. Look at that, perfectly triangular. Look at the sheen. Oh, that does look way better. Are you kidding? That's like double. It's like double the amount of salmon. I mean, it's still like, could be a little bit better, but I'm just being picky at that point. Like, tastes very different. What the heck? The seaweed tastes completely different. It's got a leafy bitterness to it. Computer, did I not understand something correctly on the wrapping? The salmon's a little more flavorful. You get more salmon. Because of that, I'd give it a point higher. I'd give it a 6. Last, but maybe least, 7-Eleven grilled salmon. Yeah. Look at that. The sheer technique. The sheer... oh, God. Oh, no. No.
No, pull off the other one.
You're right, what am I doing? I don't know why I'm like wrestling with it when I could just pull off the other one with it. Look at that. Look how easy that was. Dex was a dump stat. My wife passed this to me with a very yucky, just smelled a stinky fart look on her face. I mean, this side, whatever. I mean, come on. This one actually does have more of a grilled flavor. This one, the flavor is a lot stronger. Yeah, a lot stronger, like an actual grill flavor. Like straight off you slapped it on the barbecue, grilled up a fish, head and shoulders above the other salmon ones. And it might be unfair because of the grilled factor, but it's so much better. To me, it's still a little dry. It just needs some kind of sauce. I just plain salmon by itself. What are you doing? Don't eat plain salmon by itself. But for the flavor, it's a 7. This is Lawson's exclusive once-a-year collab they do with Tenkaippin, and this is the spicy miso roast pork and mayo, which to me sounds fantastic. It also says should be spicy, but Japan tends to go pretty mild on the spice. I'm pretty sure a ramen chain, that might be wrong. It's some sort of restaurant chain across Japan, and it is spicy miso roast pork and mayo. But I mean, just look at all the random stuff you get in there. Look at all the little goodies. All right, let's see what we got inside. I think this one is gonna be specifically made for me. Yeah, it's pretty freaking good. It's got like a tinge of spice. It's not too spicy. Sometimes they say spicy and there's nothing, but it's pretty good. It's like a savory, creamy bomb. Yeah, it's phenomenal. You get the sweetness of the miso, you get the creaminess of the mayo, you get the savoriness of the pork. It's pretty damn good. Yeah, a little bit of pepper, not quite Szechuan level spice, like not really a bitter spice. There's like a hinge, tiny kick of spice. Pork's a little more chunky instead of like melting your mouth. I think I give it a 9. If I saw this at Lawson, I was like, this is the one time of year that they get this. I would grab it almost every time. FamilyMart's bacon and mayonnaise. Buttered rice with bacon and mayo.
That's an American onigiri.
They always put like the recommended sticker on new stuff, but I'm convinced they put this on here because it's not selling. That's my crackpot, cynical, glass half empty theory of like, they just put the recommended on stuff that doesn't sell to try to make people buy it. Look at how easy it opens. Look at how simple that was. Bacon and mayo, that's not a usual combo, right? I guess rice patty burger kind of thing.
For some lettuce and tomato, you got a
BLT. You're right, actually. What? We do put mayo you put mayo on BLTs.
Well, yeah.
I would buy the BLT onigiri. That sounds actually really good. The level of bacon's pretty faint. I wish it had more of like a bold bacony, like the whole thing was bacony. Yeah, it's closer to a sweet hammy bacon because most of the time in Japan, if you buy something that says bacon, it's probably ham in disguise. When I like bacon, I like semi-crispy, smoky bacon, like a little burnt almost. But this one is closer to like a peppery, sweeter ham. The rice is a little buttery. It's not that noticeable to me. It's not bad, but it's not what I specifically would have wanted. I think the grilled salmon did have more of that smoky, off the grill flavor that I would want from bacon. So this doesn't, but it does have the pepper and the mayo and the buttered rice. So it kind of makes up for it. So I'd give it a 7. All right, last one, and then I told my friends I would help fight the Shadow Lord. This is another one of 7-Eleven's exclusive onigiri that came out this week. Korean style sobameshi. Oh, it says it has gochujang. It says noodles, onion, pork, and gochujang. Paul Hollywood's favorite spice.
Still never tried this flavoring you put in it.
Gochujang.
Never had anything like it.
Oh, that looks pretty good. I don't think it's gonna be actually spicy, but it might add a little bit of flavor with the gochujang. Look at that.
It's like yakisoba.
I don't really think there was a reason to cut it in half, but yeah, you know what? I get the gochujang. Tastes like yakisoba that you threw gochujang into. Bread with my bread. Mild spice, like mild heat from the gochujang. So like a sweet and savory mix that you would find at usually like a yakisoba or like a sweeter sauce, like a sweeter dark sauce. I think if it had a meat in it, it would be better. It said it had pork, but I'm not getting any pork. It is all kind of the same soft bite. There's nothing in it. Like even the bacon had the creaminess, and the Lawson pork one had like the pork bits you could still, like it would vary up the texture a little bit. So this one's just kind of all rice texture, even though it's got the little noodle bits in it, but I'd give it a 7. Lawson Spicy Pollack Roe, aka Mentaiko. And I'm not even gonna talk about opening it now because by now you'd think I would just have mastered it. It's really just me fighting the camera angle. Look at that. 1, 2, and 3. Got it. It's like I've been doing this my whole life. I wouldn't generally go for mentaiko, especially not without mayo, but I do like how salty it is usually. Although I would generally only have it with fries as mentaiko mayo, or as like a sauce, not like as a actual filling main dish thing. Okay, you get a little bit of spice on the back end. It's similar to the salmon, I would say, where there's no sauce, but it's not too dry, and it is plenty salty. Slight bitterness, but still plenty of salt and spice, and those are probably 2 of my favorite flavors on this planet. I think I would give it a 7. I kind of like it. I like the spicy salty. Maybe the mayo mayo one will be even better because FamilyMart's Spicy Pollack Roe or Spicy Mentaiko Mayo, I could not find an onigiri from FamilyMart where they do Spicy Pollack Roe without mayo. And I checked multiple days, so I'm thinking this is just the only version that they do, and it might be for the best because I just think it's gonna be way better with mayo. Every time you get something with mayo, it looks like it has a lot more filling in it because the mayo is just doing a lot of work. Not nearly as spicy. The mayo cuts a lot of the spice that I got from the previous one. This is so funny. You know why this is funny? You wanna know why this is funny? I think this is pretty funny. I talked so much about mayo, I like it less. I think that the mayo overpowered most of the spicy, bitter, salty. It's still there, you still get a little bit of fishiness, but I'm mostly getting more of a muted, fishy mayo. It is much closer to the tuna mayo now. It's not bland, it's just the mayo just cuts so much of what I liked about the previous one. I would have to give it a point down, so I'd give it a 6. Cut out the mayo middleman for 7-Eleven Spicy Pollack Roe. It truly, in my brain, is Mentaiko. The English was throwing me off. On this one, they put an O in Pollock, but in the other one, they put an A. So which one is it? Oh, it actually is different?
They are.
Oh. So sudden development, the Pollock with an A is actually...
Well, maybe not.
Okay, maybe not. Maybe it actually doesn't matter. We got live Google search results. Both spellings are correct. Breaking news, I'm being told that both spellings are correct. This is quite the development. Survey says a little more than the Lawson one, maybe. This looks kind of decent to me. The mayo, like, there's no mayo, there's nothing to cover up, but it looks like a decent amount. Oh, this one is very different. This one's like way brinier. Okay, I got a lot more bitterness at the end, actually. Same level of spice, like maybe 1 or a 2 out of 10. It's not that spicy, but the briny bitterness is really strong. Disliking it, I like briny, I like olives a lot, but this is like, if you've never had Mentaiko and you're worried about it, you're probably gonna have a bad time with this one. Based on that, I would give the 7-Eleven one a 6. Again, another fishy fiesta with kelp. Seaweed on the outside, and then like soy sauce soaked kelp on the inside. Starting with, of course, Lawson. Don't watch me open these. Everyone look away when I'm doing this. It's just as embarrassing for me as it is for you. You want to talk about scooping up the ocean floor and taking a bite? I think this is gonna taste like scooping up the ocean floor and taking a bite. Filling could be a little better, but whatever. Is this super unappetizing to you?
It's like diarrhea.
It looks questionable. There you go. But one bite, that's basically all of it. There's like none left. I thought it was gonna taste like dunking your face into the oceon, but kind of mild. It's just like a mild soy sauce flavor. It's pretty good. I like it. I guess if you just want like soy sauce onigiri, I thought it was gonna be really bad. Craving like that sweet, savory soy sauce flavor. This one's pretty solid. I'd say it's good, so I'd give it a 7. The kelp, FamilyMart style. From Hokkaido. Kind of everything in Japan says from Hokkaido, but I don't know why the kelp from Hokkaido would matter. The kelp is not radiated in Hokkaido. I don't know if I can say that. But the radiation, in my humble opinion, generally does add exquisite flavor. In the 90s, we were all about milk, but in 2026, we're all about radiation. Oh, come on. Need I say more? That's just, I don't want to think about this any harder than I need to. Oh, whoa, that's way stronger. Yeah, much more vinegar flavor. That is a lot stronger than the previous one. I'm losing a lot of the savoriness. It's like very sweet vinegar soy mix. Flavor like really punches you in the face. It's way stronger. I really don't like vinegar or like salt and vinegar chips or vinegary flavors. The previous one was like, oh my God, these are actually decent. I've never had this before. I've been sleeping on this. But if we started with this, I would have been like, oh no, they're all gonna be like this. So maybe they are supposed to be like this and we got like a weak batch. I don't know, but this one is not for me. It's still not bad, but I just would never go out of my way to buy it, so I'd give it a 5. 7-Eleven kelp, and once again, Hokkaido kelp. So you're telling me that this kelp should taste the exact same. The image on the front though doesn't look quite as appetizing to me. It looks like nondescript black jelly. Yeah. It's the sea fighting back. All right, fish lovers. I should have done the whole video as a pirate. They like double as much filling as FamilyMart's pittance. Again, completely different from the other two. Oh, sweet. I'm getting more seaweed fishiness. Far less vinegar, thank God. Thankfully, way less vinegar. This one reminds me of like pickled vegetable side dish. If you get like a side dish at a restaurant or a grocery store and it's some sort of pickled vegetable that's marinated in soy sauce, this is generally what it's gonna taste like. It is quite salty. It's salty, it's a little like fishier, cut straight from the kelp, if you would. Better than FamilyMart, but worse than Lawson. And in the middle between 5 and 7, would you believe it, is a 6. This one's gonna be hard for me, specifically me. Plum is difficult. Plum is tough. But this one is Lawson's Plum, and because it is Lawson's Plum, the only one that I could find that they do actually has a bunch of extra stuff: barley rice, pickled plum, and Perilla? Gorilla? I don't actually know what Perilla is on the top of my head. Hold on. Perilla's mint? Okay, it just is shiso. Perilla just, okay. Then it just is shiso. That checks out, yeah. Do they usually translate shiso as Perilla? I always just see shiso when they put it on. I mean, if you love plum and shiso, you'll probably love this. This is gonna be tough. You can clearly see what's going on here without cutting it in half, okay, people? Oh, this is gonna suck. I like the barley rice. The plum, I know I took the babyest bite, but pickled plum is really not for me. It's just so powerfully sour and sweet at the same time. It's just not a flavor that I personally like, but the barley rice adds a nice texture to the rice. The sweet and sourness of the plum is so powerful. It's tough. It's tough. Yeah, shiso and plum is about as Japanese as it gets. But I like the texture of it. I think the texture is better than I expected, and the shiso leaf on the back end, adding like a minty leafiness, is kind of nice. So this is probably one of the better plum items I've had in Japan. Because it's really not bad, it's just a preference thing, so I kind of just want to give it a 5. Unfortunately, this time I won't have the barley rice and shiso and all the other goodies to save me, because this FamilyMart onigiri is pure, unadulterated pickled plum. Peter Piper picked a FamilyMart pickled plum onigiri. Oh, it looks very not how I thought it would look. It's got like a little bit of pink paste in there, and that's it. I feel like FamilyMart has had the lowest amount of filling across the board. What's going on? That is sour. It's like sour candy. God, I'm having trouble just getting through this. And it's a me thing, right? If you love sour plum, fine. I'm not like, oh, how dare people eat sour plum. It's just like, there's an okay amount of salt, but I'm really just getting sour. Like all sour plum. Salty, sweet, sour, acidic. It's almost like a little vinegary, and without the barley to save it, this is just salt and sour bomb. I don't think I can give it higher than a 4. I'd have to give it a 4. I don't know if 7-Eleven's plum is gonna be just plum paste again, but something about seeing the actual big chunk of actual pickled plum on it is scaring me a little bit. Should be the same exact thing as the FamilyMart plum. Shit. No. Oh. I promise. What am I doing? I promise you I'm not doing this on purpose. I don't know how else to explain that. I'm gonna set my preconceived notions about plum behind and open. This looks very different. What the heck? It was just like a mashed up single plum got pulverized into a puree. Oh, the next 3 are gonna be really good. The next 3 are gonna be really good. The next 3 are gonna be really good.
Whoa. Now that is sour.
Oh my God. This is the most powerful one. Jesus Christ. It's sour and slimy and vinegary and powerful, and God, this one's hard. This one's hard. I know, like, oh man, the slime, yeah, the added level of slime is really not selling me. This is the first one that I would call bad. I know it's just a palate thing at the end of the day. Like, you know, didn't grow up with slimy stuff, but damn, this one is really not for me. I mean, I'm still working on it. I don't want to swallow it. I'm gonna swallow it. Don't you worry about that. If you want something to punch you in the face and challenge your preconceived notions of everything you thought you once knew, then the 7-Eleven pickled plum is for you. Acidity bomb, a 3. Oh man, I need something good after that, and we have something good after that. This is one of 7-Eleven's exclusive things they just came out with during the summer. Thick cut grilled beef tongue. This looks like there's nothing in it. It's just white rice. There's beef tongue in here somewhere, and we're gonna find it. Similar to octopus and even squid for the first time. I had my doubts, but beef tongue's pretty good. That looks kind of sad.
I cut it bad.
She cut it bad. I thought that it'd be a little saucier. Okay, there was a little more meat hiding within. It has just a solid overall beef flavor. The beef soaked into the rice pretty nicely as well. Very savory. It's got like a deep, savory, almost garlicky flavor. Like a thick cut slice of meat that you roasted with some garlic. A little bit of pepperiness too. It's pretty good. The meat itself's kind of on the chewier side, but I wasn't expecting top quality meat from 7-Eleven limited time item. I wish I had a little more going on, maybe like some green onion, or it's like the Lawson one that had pork and mayo and just like a lot going on. So it's a little just, you're biting into beef by itself. I would give it a 7.
I can't get past the mental wall of eating a tongue.
What?
I'm sorry.
Hey, kissing a cow tastes kind of good. What can I say? I'm doing it in the wrong order, but this is Lawson's other Tenkaippin collab, like ramen shop type thing. This is, they just mimic their fried rice. I'm maybe a little biased because I could probably eat fried rice every day for the rest of my life and still be happy. Especially like the frozen bags of fried rice in Japan, like the pre-made fried rice, miles better than the like mushy stuff you get in America. We don't need to cut this. You don't need to see this cut. That's too greedy. It would be better hot, big surprise. But that was a solid fried rice. It's not too salty or not too like one way or another. It's kind of like, I don't know why. I guess if you just wanted like a quick bite of fried rice instead of just buying a bowl of fried rice, you could grab this. Maybe faintest hint of garlic in it. It's an overall solid beef garlic fried rice. I kind of just want to give it another 7. I'm gonna heat it up. She's warm. She's nice and toasty for me. Could be a little warmer, but it's warming it up. It does increase it to an 8. I just love fried rice. What can I say? The idea of being able to get something like that from a konbini that's an 8. Like if that was served to me at a restaurant, I wouldn't question it. And I think that means that it's pretty damn good.
Bam.
All right. Spam. It is tuna mayo spam. I wanted to specifically get FamilyMart spam as one of their unique items because every summer, FamilyMart starts putting spam in everything. They throw spam at you. You walk in, the employee slaps you with a stick of spam. In Japanese summer, they tend to just throw a bunch of Okinawan items everywhere, and spam is one of the quintessential Okinawan things, apparently. But I'm really not a ham guy, and somehow like canning the ham sounds even worse to me, but the tuna mayo might save it. The second I opened this, my cat came over. He wanted to give it a whiff. This is dangerous. Look at that. This is torture for him. Sweet meat product taste to it. The tuna mayo is helping. I think heating it up would help. All right, heat it up spam. It's hot. It is better hot. It kind of marries the flavors more. Very slight fishiness from the tuna. I don't mind it as much as I thought I would. I would still prefer like bacon over a slab of ham any day. Sweet savoriness, ham quality to it. I don't hate it as much as I thought I would. I have like this negative connotation to spam just being cheapo canned meat. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. But if I gave some of the other tuna mayos a 7, I think this is possibly just as good as the other ones, just for different reasons. Still has a nice meatiness to it. Also, it's kind of the sponginess of the spam itself isn't something that I'm particularly in love with. Adding the meatiness to the tuna mayo is nice. The surf and turf onigiri, if you would. I don't want to give it an 8. I did think it would be worse. Definitely worse colder. But I think I would give it a 7. It's good. All right. Silence.
I've made
my decision. Ingrained in my mind, whether I wanted it or not. We've stepped into a war with the cabal. All right, anyways. Lawson Premium Grilled Salmon Belly. This is a whole whopping 100 yen more than the usual stuff. And really, I'm just paying for convenience of not having to open it in a way that makes me want to die. Yeah, he's all tucked in. He's all tucked. He looks snug. He looks comfortable. Oh my God. Oh yeah, this is like a full hunk of salmon, a full piece. I see why this is 100 yen more now. That makes complete sense to me. Also doesn't look as dry. The salmon is glistening. You know, I was expecting more of the smoky, like the 7-Eleven premium one said charcoal grilled, so you got a lot of smokiness from it, and I really liked that. And this one, you do get a big hunk of actual salmon, so that's nice. It's a little bit of salt, plenty of salmon, but the grilled flavor I'm really not getting. It's very one note salmon. It's like just salty salmon. I wish it had some kind of sauce. I just want it to be charcoal grilled. That's too much to ask. I'm giving it a 6. No charcoal grill means a 6. 7-Eleven red bean. I don't actually know why the rice is red. They always do this with red bean. This one should be, I'm assuming, more sweet and earthy. I don't think I've bought any of the red bean onigiri before. I've had plenty of red bean dessert. There was a correct way to open this, and I just tore into it like a kid on Christmas morning. Holds its shape pretty nice though. It's just sesame seeds and red bean. It should be a little earthy, a little sweet. Oh, really dense. The rice itself was like really packed together. Very muted. It's very similar to just like a plain white rice ball, but earthier because of the bean. Got that like good dirt flavor, or lack of a better word. A little bit of sesame. It's like really dense and chewy.
This is exactly what eating a piece of Play-Doh tastes like.
See, I get Play-Doh from Sakura usually, but this one just like, I expected the red bean to be punchier. I expected it to be a little sweeter, a little earthier. It's like really stuck together. It is doughy. It's like even doughier than the plain white rice ball. Like this thing is dense. I don't know why you would buy red bean white rice over buying a red bean, like any sort of pastry or bread snack that they sell with red bean paste inside of it. I think I'm a little disappointed, so I give it a 4. This is the soy simmered seaweed with green chili from FamilyMart. And I've never even heard of this kind of onigiri before. The green chili could be delicious. All right, it's got a little something going on. Reminds me, I mean, it probably just is the same as the soy sauce seaweed from before, the 3 soy sauce seaweeds. The filling's not bad though, but I'm hoping that the green chili, quote unquote, adds just more flavor. It tastes very similar to the kelp, like the default soy sauce kelp, but there is something going on. I'm getting a little bit of spice in there. I would say I like it more than most, if not all, the normal seaweed ones, like the soy sauce seaweed ones. That green chili, they weren't kidding. It's not necessarily spicy in the sense of like will make you sweat, because Japan doesn't do that. Just adding like a little extra spice profile. Not even really a kick, just a little extra something. I think I would buy this over all the seaweed ones actually, because the other seaweed ones were very one note. It's got the right amount of savor. It's not too sweet. Like the one I gave previously was very sweet soy sauce, but this adds a nice level of savory spice to it that makes it better than all 3. So if I wanted the kelp one, I'd probably exclusively buy this. I think based on that, because I like it more than the other kelps, I'd give it an 8. I think it's pretty good. Speaking of FamilyMart chicken and vegetables. Looks like pickled vegetable, Japanese vegetable medley. Oh, it is pretty heavy, pretty dense. Okay, yeah, I don't know what I expected. It is just kind of all jumbled together. I'm a little worried because there's no sauce with a single tiny baby bit of chicken. A lot of vegetalness. It almost kind of reminds me of chicken fried rice. Kind of reminds me of like leftover Chinese food. Like cold, next day, you bought chicken fried rice and you're having it the next day. Like it's got that soy sauce flavor profile. It's got like the veggie bits in it. It really does remind me of like long time ago, like takeout that I would get. Like my parents would get Chinese food or Chinese takeout from somewhere, and then I would just like sneak bites of it the next day in the fridge. Honestly, exact same flavor profile. I wish that it was a little more savory like the other fried rice. It's missing any sort of like garlic or pepper, but I do like it, and I think raiding my parents' fridge as a kid is incorporating into that, so I'd give it a 6. Speaking of FamilyMart chicken again, it's chicken and mayo. They got rid of the vegetables, they got rid of the soy sauce. Maybe there's a little bit of soy sauce on the chicken itself, and instead now we have mayo. Chicken meatball. Oh, that looks pretty good. That's like probably way more chicken than the previous one. The last one you got like little baby sliver plus vegetable bits, but this is like a full sizable chicken patty. It doesn't look like the mayo is covering it up. It smells like lunch meat, like cafeteria meat. Doesn't smell that great.
It's like meatloaf.
Yeah, it tastes like cafeteria meatloaf. I'm not really a huge fan of them. Tastes like sloppy chicken sundae at the cafeteria. You know that, then. You get, no. See, my wife loves like mystery meat, sloppy meat from the cafeteria that you don't know what's going on. The lunch lady just slop down on your tray. Not getting a whole lot of chicken. It really does just taste like cafeteria meatloaf with like a little dollop of mayo in it. I think it's kind of bad. I think I give it a 4. Yeah, I think it's below average. I know. It really is like lowest possible quality lunch meat from school cafeteria.
It just tastes like mama's meatloaf.
I don't want mama's meatloaf in my onigiri. Isn't that so wrong? The Lawson Big Boy. Spicy fried chicken and mayo. Speaking of chicken, today's the chicken day. It says spicy fried chicken and mayo and garlic, which I think is gonna taste a lot better than Lunch Lady Special. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to all the lunch ladies out there.
Remember those pizza sticks you get in the cafeteria?
Those were nasty.
They're just like a...
I think I would trade people for those. They were like cheese sticks that you would dip marinara in.
Yeah.
All right, okay.
But the pizza...
Oh, like the cardboard?
Yeah.
Like it was literally cardboard?
Cheese sticks were really amazing though.
The pizzas were like cardboard that they put like red crayon bits on, and it was like disgusting.
It was good.
They were like stuck together, the 4 of them. The American school lunch system has failed people on multiple accounts. Maybe it is like karage in there. I am getting a little bit of that like fried chicken savory oiliness. Okay, yeah, I got the garlic on the end. Garlic, mayo, savory. It's a lot better than the chicken meatloaf one. I'm sorry, FamilyMart. You kind of get like back of your throat warmness at the very end. It's like a little tiny bit. I kind of like it. It's got garlic, it's got mayo, it's got a little bit of spice. The chicken flavor's there, like the fried chicken flavor is there. Yeah, I'd give it an 8. It's pretty dang good. These next 4 all recommend being warmed up. Starting with 7-Eleven's very simple fried rice and egg. I kind of like fried rice in all forms, but comparatively to the fried rice that had a lot more going on from like the Lawson, the special Lawson deal. Why do I keep doing this? I don't know how you're supposed to open these. I swear there's like a middle pull tab that I just have completely ignored. Yeah, I think it's this little, oh no, right here. Yep, the big fat red arrow. Yeah, wow. And then look at that. You can hold it by the little plastic now, so your fingers don't get all gross. Look what happens when you decide to accept modern technology. We'll try it cold first because maybe you buy it and you don't warm it up, which I think is wrong. I do really like 7-Eleven's frozen and like freshly prepared fried rice. It doesn't look like it has a lot to it. Like the color's not very dark. There's a little bit of pepper flecks in there, egg, but something about 7-Eleven's fried rice, it just must be loaded with MSG because it tastes fantastic. It's just so savory. It's like salty, savory, even though it looks like this. form of 7-Eleven's fried rice tastes the exact same and it's always good. It's granted, could it still use maybe a ton of other add-ins and sauces and meat and whatnot? Sure. But even by itself, just cold, I would give it a 7 because they just load up this bad boy with MSG and other flavors. It's like a guilty pleasure that is always good. Oh God, it's a little hot. It's a little hot. I gotta hurry. It's a little hot. It's burning my fingers. This is the way that God intended you to eat the 7-Eleven onigiri fried rice. Hot. Yeah, that's the stuff. Sure, it's better hot. All fried rice is gonna be better hot, but I really don't think it enhances it that much because the flavor is just already so strong, like the savoriness. So sure, it's a higher 7, but I'd still just give it a 7. FamilyMart's big ketchup rice. I think that this is just gonna be kind of one note and boring, but who knows? Maybe the ketchup will have some sort of interesting flavor to it. Try it cold first. Smells exactly like what you would expect from omelet rice. It's like a sweet ketchup. I prefer like spicy, more savory ketchup, but Japan prefers a sweeter ketchup. I just really don't like the sweet vegetableness. It's very just sweet ketchup packet that I drizzled over an onigiri, and that's not for me. I'm giving it cold a 4. Oh, it's hot. It's hot. It's hot. It's hot now. The thing's hot. The thing's hot. My fingers feel it's hot. You don't know that it's hot because you can't feel it. That's why I'm telling you that it's hot. It's hot. Definitely better hot. Much better hot. Almost like tones it down a little bit. Well rounded out because it's hot. I mean, it's just more satisfying. Eating like cold ketchup on rice, just, it's weird. I'm kind of like cold pizza. It's not for me. A whole point better hot. So hot, which is the way that you should eat it, is a 5. I'm gonna open it right this time. I'm gonna do the fancy 7-Eleven Bibimbap limited time only rice correct because they put a big dumb red arrow on it specifically for me. This is like the one that pairs with the Sobameshi one. This is beef, vegetables, and gochujang. Look how easy it is when you follow the directions. A good mix of veg. Looks pretty bibimbap-esque. Smells exactly spot on bibimbap. Savory, sweet, a little bit of spice from the gochujang. Added texture from the vegetables. I wish it had a little more of a meatiness to it. I'm not really getting any of the beef. I'm just getting sort of like vegetable bibimbap, which isn't bad. I know it's gonna be better hot. I wanna give it a 7, but I wanna have it hot first. Oh God, it's crumbling. Rapidly crumbling. Rapidly hot. Burning my hands, rapidly crumbling. It's hot. Bibimbap's hot. Still hurting my hands. It's better hot. It's so much better hot. Still missing the beef. I'm not sure where the beef went. Not getting a lot of beef, but sweet, a little bit spicy, savory. I think I like the other Sobameshi one a little more. In my heart of hearts, because it's missing some of the beef that I was expecting, I give it a high 7. Lawson chicken katsu with mayo, and it's big. It's probably the most expensive onigiri thus far because it is so big. Sheer girth on this boy. I mean, it's like a chicken katsu burrito. Check out what's going on inside. There's a thick, yeah, that looks pretty good. That thick slab looks very satisfying. Yeah, that's still pretty good. It's got that like thick katsu sauce to it. It's not just mayo. If anything, I'm not really getting a whole lot of mayo. I'm getting mostly just the katsu sauce that you see from something like Bulldog Katsu brand. That like Worcestershire sauce blend of savory goodness. Sweet and savory, a little bit of pepper. The rice, like I kind of just would want katsu. I'd rather just get, I never fully understood katsu sandwiches or katsu onigiri because you're just having bread with another breaded thing that just kind of, there's no reason to have that much breadiness. Like to get to the chicken inside, I'm going through three to four layers here, depending on how you want to look at it. But the chicken quality itself is solid. But just going off of how good normal katsu is, I think I gotta give it a 7. I can't give it higher than that. Like normal katsu is just so much better when you get it fresh. Maybe I'll feel differently when it's hot. You can see the sauce actually running down now, the katsu sauce. Oh God, it's falling apart. It's falling apart and it's hot. It is better warmed up. It marries the sauces more. For what it is impressive. Like this is probably one of the better chicken katsu products. If you were just going off of an onigiri bubble, where we're only talking about onigiri, would deserve an 8. 7-Eleven brand, soybeans and salted kelp. Got a little squashed in transit. There's no need to cut this. You can see the soybeans. I can see the soybeans. Has the same kind of chewiness that the barley rice did, probably because of the kelp. Doesn't have that salty soy sauce sweetness. Kind of just get like a general earthy vegetalness. It's not bad. It's nothing special, but kind of falling apart. You get the salty edamame for sure. Salty edamame plus a little bit of soy sauce. It's not too savory, not too salty, not too sweet. It's like right in the middle of everything. It's relatively muted and inoffensive. It's above average, but it's not doing anything special, so I'd give it a 6. One that did extremely well last time, red bean, this time from Lawson. Although I'm not really seeing any actual red beans. It's just the rice is red and you get the sesame, but despite saying red bean, it seems like it's missing, or it has a stunning lack of red bean. Where's the red bean? Oh, it smells red bean. God, yeah, it's so thick. It's like almost mochi. You can see like where I took a bite, the rice is just all stuck together. Like it is dense. I gotta try to pull it apart. It is stuck together like almost gluey. Little sliver of red bean maybe? Red, they said red bean, not red beans. Very mild, incredibly mild. I find it less gloopy than the previous one. very mild, earthy, sweet red bean flavor. I got the one red bean, the one lonely red bean that added a smidgen of texture and then was quickly forgotten about, quickly abandoned. The other one at least had like a couple red beans. I think yeah, for red bean, for what I expected it to be, it's not great. I usually just really like red bean. I'd give it a 4 to go with the other one. I think a 3 is too offensive. Moving on to something that is near and dear to my heart because Indian food is the unsung hero of Japan, Keema Curry. 7-Eleven spicy Keema Curry, although it doesn't say anywhere on the bag that we recommend warming it up. So we got that yellow turmeric rice. Turmeric? Ooh, It's a okay portion. Still mostly rice, but I would gladly have Keema Curry for lunch any day of the week. Oh, the smell. That savory curry smell immediately. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good stuff. Like no doubt in my mind this would be better warmed up. It didn't say to warm it up. Technically you don't have to warm it up. This would be so much better warmed up. The curry itself though, you get plenty of the meaty pork. You get the usual medley of Indian spices. It's not spicy, but there are spices present. If you really want curry, which they often do just sell Indian curry from 7-Eleven, FamilyMart, Lawson, you can usually just buy an actual dish of it. But if you just want like a little snack of Indian curry, this is still good. That was cold. Warmed up, it's gotta be better. Yeah, big surprise is better warmed up. It is completely falling apart, but at least we still have a visual aid. I think hot I would bump it up. I give it an 8. It's pretty good. I would have like no issue getting this. Be like, if I want some kind of curry and I can only get onigiri, this is doing it pretty damn well. Another savory bomb from Lawson, roast pork and mayo. Oh yeah. Check that out. Less expensive than 7-Eleven's beef tongue and looks a lot more satisfying just because of the sauciness of it. The beef tongue was kind of sparse. No, it's not actually that good. Mostly getting mayo. Like the mayo's good. The Japanese mayo is just damn good. But it's like a faintly sweeter pork flavor and mostly mayo. I kind of wish it was a little savorier, maybe a little like pepperier or something. The mayo to me is hiding so much of it that it could be any meat with the mayo. I feel like I've tasted this flavor before just getting sushi with mayo on it. Like, and you just get all mayo. Comparatively to the pork one from Lawson that they did with the collab that had like way more flavor going on, this one is just definitively worse. Not to say that this one is bad, but I wouldn't get this over that. I think give this a 6. The perfect comparison, something that came out today that I think I'm gonna like a lot, charcoal grilled yakiniku beef from 7-Eleven. The beef onigiri used to be my go-to, but they kind of discontinued it. They stopped selling it for a long time. This is the only one that I've seen that came out literally today. It's got a decent filling falling out the bottom there. Just gotta let it happen. I'm getting faint bits of charcoal grilling, but after that charcoal grilled salmon one from 7-Eleven, the smokiness of it was so much more powerful than this. I'm not getting like a huge amount of smoky savoriness that I thought I'd be getting. I was getting like generic like sweet savory soy sauce beef. There's some smoke, but I'm not getting like when I bit into that charcoal grilled salmon, it was like front and center. Like this is not giving the same thing. This is not showing me the same taste. It's not tasting the same show. I'm a little disappointed by this one. I thought this one was just gonna be like a home run. I used to get something like this all the time. Times have changed. It's a 6. Salty grilled mackerel. So this one should have the smoky flavor that I was looking for from the salmon. I mean, it's literally the same packaging, same everything. See that single grain of rice go flying? Get on the instant replay cam. Just looks like the plain one that Shohei was eating. God, I love Shohei Ohtani. I love baseball. What?
That's funny. God, I love Shohei.
This one's having a tough time. Oh God. Oh God. All right, it's falling apart, but you get the idea. Super fishy. It's just very fresh. Not getting much of the charcoal, like grilled flavor. A little bit, but it just tastes like very fresh. Faintly tastes like an aquarium smells. It has that like signature fish market. Texture-wise, just your classic white fish meat. It's not very fatty. The more I keep chewing it, the more salty it becomes, and it's just becoming like unpleasantly salty. I wish there was like a little bit of something else in there to counteract it. I guess I would give it a 4. It feels bad to give it a 4 when it's like the more premium item and I was expecting that charcoal grilled flavor, but I really wasn't getting that. I just got salty fish flavor. Speaking of fish, this is FamilyMart's SeaChicken. That's tuna mayo. Just tuna mayo. It's just, for some reason they put like, they have this like copyrighted SeaChicken in Japanese, like SeaChicken, because you can just buy normal tuna mayo. We had the normal tuna mayo, so why would the SeaChicken be any different? But I had to know, so I bought it. All right, after some additional homework, it looks like SeaChicken is a branded term for Hogoroma Foods tuna. It's like saying Kleenex instead of tissue. It's a brand name of thing that you already know. Supposedly has less fishy taste with a texture closer to actual chicken. My cat is hovering right below me, ready to eat anything that falls onto the floor. SeaChicken. Looks like 90% mayo. What the f? Tastes like the McDonald's filet of fish. So I bet the mayo quality is like McDonald's mayo quality. whitebait. It's like not the usual Japanese mayo quality. It's very different from the other tuna mayo. It's less fishy. It's got like a greasy savoriness to it. The fried smell, yeah.
That's it.
I'm glad that I bought this then because I thought it was gonna be the exact same as the normal tuna mayo. Picture the McDonald's filet of fish but with a rice patty and you've got SeaChicken. The problem is I kind of like McDonald's.
No, I'm like McDonald's.
So it's like, it like tastes cheap and oily and savory, but there's something satisfying about it. Like sometimes you just want the big greasy burger. Not that I ever want a big greasy burger, but sometimes you want fast food.
It's like a chicken nugget.
Yeah, like it like has that weird fast food medley blend flavor to it. Utterly bizarre. I think I give it a 7. I think it's kind of good. That was weird. 7-Eleven egg yolk and whitebait. I don't know what to expect here. I guess just some sort of fishy savoriness. I always want to open on this side and they did not make it for this video. They always open on the other side. Something about whitebait does not look particularly appetizing to me. Looks a little Bloodborne DLC texture, if you know what I mean. Is there a full egg yolk in here? Oh yeah, check that out. I'm not really getting any flavor. The egg does add a level of creaminess to it that I don't mind. Really not very eggy at all, or almost any egg flavor. Very, very muted, savory, salty fish. I expected this to have a lot of flavor to it. I expected something just crazy. It's very tame. Not bad, not good. So mild that it's kind of hard for it to be anything else. Yeah, I'd give it a 5. What would you give it? 1? What?
It's just like cat food.
Wow.
Really?
All right, hold the presses. Hold on. My wife gives this a 1, which is pretty big.
I
Pretty
like
bold
fish
claim.
a lot. There's something about the quality of this. I feel like I'm handling my cat's dry cat food and smelling my hands. Except it's in my mouth.
Ew. I guess this is why you waited to say anything until I was done.
Yeah.
I don't hate it and I don't particularly like it. I don't think I would go out of my way to buy it. Texture-wise, I think it's working for me. Flavor-wise, it's just so mild fishiness that I don't particularly find pleasant, but I wouldn't give it a 1 for cat food. I'd still give it a 5. After 42 onigiri, that left 7-Eleven with the lowest average of 5.79, FamilyMart at 5.9, and Lawson at 6.4, with an extra bonus star awarded to Lawson for having the highest scoring onigiri, the Tenkaippin spicy miso roast pork with mayo. They also had the most first places out of similar flavors, which also means that if you're looking for the best convenience store onigiri in Japan, Lawson's probably your best bet. Kind of an impossible task because every week new onigiri magically appear on the shelves, but Lawson deserves at least a little recognition. Let me know in the comments your favorite kind of onigiri or jelly donut to confuse people who read the comments while they watch. And before I head out, I'd like to thank my Patreon supporters for helping make this and future videos possible. I wanted to provide different tiers for this, but that's a little silly at the moment, so a very big thank you to Kevin Cole and Supertry for being my first credits tier supporter, as well as Stormcrow for supporting me now for well over a year on Ko-Fi. Thank you both very much. If you want your name in future videos, you just want to show your support, vote on future topics, and get updates on what I'm working on, then please consider checking out my Patreon. Alright, that's all I got. Get out of here. Go to bed. Good night. Show's over.